Hello again. So today, the last couple days, we have been reading Enemy Pie, Sophie's Masterpiece, and we're talking about kindness and how to be kind to others. For example, if you are in the classroom and you see someone whose pencil just broke and they are in the middle of writing and writing and writing and writing, and they don't have a new pencil, maybe the sharpener broke or something, what could you do to help them? I would offer them one of my pencils that is already sharpened, or maybe my sharpener. That's one way to be kind to others. Today, we're going to read Last Day Blues. Here is the cover of this. And I am going to read the summary for you. It's hard to say goodbye at the end of the school year. As the last day gets closer, Mrs. Hartwell's class comes up with a plan to make sure their teacher won't be sad and miss them. But Mrs. Hartwell and the other teachers have some plans of their own. Exciting, right? Today I'm going to read Last Day Blues, written by Julie Danberg and illustrated by Judy Love. What hint does the illustration give you about the setting of Last Day Blues? What's the setting? Does this illustration give you a hint? I think the setting is in a classroom. You had that right? Pat yourself in the back. Based on the title, what do you think this story will be about? I also told you the summary, so you should really know this. Last Day Blues. When you say I'm feeling blue, you're feeling sad. We are going to start reading this book now. It's easy. And the illustrations in here are beautiful. Last Day Blues. I'm trying to figure out. Here we go. On Monday morning before the Friday that was the last day of school, Mrs. Hartwell took attendance. She sighed as she called out the last name. I'm going to miss you all, she said. The kids nodded in agreement. I'm going to miss my friends, said Shannon. I'm going to miss Miss Daisy, said Dan. I'm going to miss chocolate milk and pizza for lunch, said Jill. Everyone felt a little blue thinking about the last day of school, even Daisy. The author says everyone felt a little blue. What does that mean again? Look at their faces. To feel blue means to feel sad. How does the illustration help you figure out the meaning? So there's called Eagle Eye. It's a reading strategy. And having eagle eye means that you're really good at seeing things. And using your eagle eye to look at pictures really helps you sometimes understand the story. You can really see how sad they look here. That afternoon during recess, the students talked as they hung out on the jungle gym. Miss Hartwell said she's going to miss us, said Alexandra, swinging from a bar. We should get a present to cheer her up, said Eddie, hanging upside down by his knees. But what could they get her? I could give her the rest of my sandwich. It's my mom's bologna special, said Josh. Or a coffee cup, or a new pen, the kind with feathers and beads. The students thought and thought, but couldn't come up with one single idea that they all agreed on. We'll think of something tomorrow, Eddie assured everyone as they lined up at the drinking fountain. On Tuesday before Friday, that was the last day of school, Miss Hartwell read the final page of their last read aloud book. I'm going to miss circle time, said Miss Hartwell. I'm going to miss science, said Emily. I'm going to miss seeing Miss Hartwell wear the safety goggles during science, said Jack, giggling. And so before they got too sad, Miss Hartwell put on her safety goggles one last time, just for fun. We definitely need to cheer Miss Hartwell up, said Andy during recess, as he jumped out of a swing. Any ideas about a present? Eddie asked. Nope, they all answered back. Let's look at the illustration more closely. The teachers seem to be making plans of their own. What do you think they're making plans for? Using that eagle eye again to look in that picture. I think maybe they're making plans for what they want to do over summer. On the Wednesday before the Friday that was the last day of school, Miss Hartwell brought in the super duper sugar cookies with extra frosting. I'm going to miss snack time, but I can't wait for barbecues by the pool, said Jack. I'm going to miss recess, but I can't wait to play hide and seek outside after dinner, said Alexandra. I'll miss school, but I can't wait for summer vacation, said Josh. The class discussed their summer plans and drowned their last day blues with another round of milk and sugar cookies. You can see some want to go fishing, to the beach, to Egypt. I don't know whether to be happy or sad, Andy said the minute they all arrived in the jungle gym. Miss Hartwell is sad, said Olivia. She probably doesn't want the year to end. While we're swimming, she'll be reading her old lesson plan, said Walker. And while we're playing, she'll be trying to remember the fun times we had this year, said Dan. And that's when ideas zipped, zapped, and zinged through Eddie's brain. I know exactly what will cheer her up, Eddie said, jumping down from the jungle gym. The class agreed it was perfect. As I wonder what Eddie's idea is. Does anybody have an idea? What could cheer his teacher up? Find out. On the Thursday before Friday, that was the last day of school, Eddie raised his hand right after Miss Hartwell started language arts. We need some privacy, please, he said. And so Miss Hartwell took down bulletin boards with her back to the class. She never even peeked. Well, only once. On the morning of the Friday that was the last day of school, the students dashed into the classroom. They snapped open the shades for the very last time. They did their chores for the very last time. They fed Daisy for the very last time. And as soon as the bell rang, they couldn't wait for Miss Hartwell to see her present for the very first time. At last, we can see the present. Do you think Miss Hartwell likes it? It says, the last day of school makes us so blue. We'll miss recess and pizza and reading too. We'll miss Daisy and cookies and friendship true, snack time and science and learning new. We'll miss spelling bees for our test review and groundhogs that play peekaboo. The year's been so great, a big wahoo! There are so many things to miss, it's true. But mostly what we'll miss is you. And then everybody signed it. That is super cute. Hint, hint for the last day of school if anybody wants to do this. Later on during recess, Eddie said, I think Miss Hartwell liked her present. I hope it helps, Margaret said. Poor Mrs. Hartwell, they all said sadly as they pictured their final goodbye. Teachers must hate the last day of school. And that's what they imagine the teachers are all doing. And then it was time. The bell rang. Goodbye, the students called as they rushed out the door. Goodbye, Miss Hartwell called after them. And then she returned to her empty classroom. It's just you and me, Daisy, she said. I'm sure going to miss them this summer. But I can't wait for vacation, and that's what the teachers are actually doing. What do you think about the ending? Do you think this was funny? What part was funny? I thought it was funny that they thought that all the teachers were crying, and really, they were actually really excited. And then here's the teachers going on vacation because we like vacation too. So, this was another act of kindness that the students did. So far, we had an enemy pie where he was being nice to a friend that maybe he didn't like. This was Sophie's masterpiece, where she created her last blanket and died making it because she was being kind to someone. And then Last Day Blues, where the whole class is collectively being nice to the teacher, which is very cool as well. I hope you are enjoying these books. Don't forget to do your homework today, and we will see you soon.